Step one in the process is to set up an OpenAI account. So you want to go to openai.com if you haven't done that. And you want to hit login. And then if you need to sign up, go to sign up. And I'm going to set up a different account because I already have one. And I want to walk you through the entire process. Okay, after you log in, you're going to want to click here and go to settings. Click organization. If it's not selected, copy this information into a document. You want to go to billing and add a payment method. And I just want to show you that there is a free tier, and you probably aren't going to need to go beyond that free tier for quite a while. So don't worry about it, but I would go ahead and add the credit card information so that your account is fully activated. Then you want to go up to API keys, hit create new secret key, give it a name. Since we're using Google Workspace, you could call it G Workspace. And now you're going to want to copy this and save it. See how it says you won't be able to view it again? You're going to need this to run the model within Google Workspace. Now, if you make a mistake, you can always go in and make a new key. That's fine. You can delete keys. All right. So that's what we need to do. So make sure you back up both your organizational ID and your key. The next step is to prep your Google Workspace. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to make a folder. So let's make a new folder called AI essays or anything you want. Now in here, we're going to make a form. And then go to responses and hit link to sheets. Now we can set up other forms later. This form is just really to generate the sheet. And as we set up forms, you'll get new form tabs and we can use as many as we want. So if we have 3 forms we're using, we would have form responses 1, 2, and 3. If you delete a form, the next tab will be sequential. So if you were to delete forms 2 and 3, your next tab would be 4. So it would say form responses 1 and 4. Next, go to extensions and hit apps script. Okay, and then under services, we're going to add some services that we may not use, but I want you to add them in case you really get into this and want to start doing some additional things. So admin, BigQuery, we're not using that at all, but as you get into this, you may find documentation online that uses BigQuery. Drive, we will be using that. Gmail. Google Docs. Now you'll get the bar here, slide it down, you'll see Docs is done. And then the last one is Google Sheets. The next thing we're going to set up are script properties. These are properties you can use over and over in any of the scripts you write. So you want to hit the gear and hit project settings. Okay. You want to make a new property. So you want to hit add script property, type OpenAI API key, and then paste that key that you saved into here. And then you want to hit save script properties. The next part of the setup is to build the rest of your script properties. Now, I will be reviewing this when we do the webinar, but you can do a lot of this now and save some time. So just as a reminder, if you go into the app script that you made, so you go here, extensions, app script in the spreadsheet that you've already set up, and hit project settings, you will find your script properties down here, and you hit edit, and then you can add script properties. So these are all the properties that you need, and you need to put in unique values for all of these items here. These are unique to you. These are the same for everyone. So items in yellow are unique. These will be the same for everyone. All right. When you see something that says ID, like document ID control, we are talking about this. So this is a document called control that we will be using. And if you open it up, you will see the ID. The ID is from here to here. So you would copy that value and you would go into document ID control and you would paste it. Your folder ID, if you open the folder, so mine is in essays, is here. It's just you don't want to grab anything after this last character before the slash, and you want to paste those in. Now, once we get started, we are going to have a feature that loads the IDs for you, but we're going to be building that in. It only takes a minute to build in, and then it's a lot easier because then you can just grab the ID and paste it. When you make your prompts, each prompt will also have a unique ID. So your prompt file, like prompt 1, here's its unique ID. So the goal is to try to populate all of your script properties before the webinar to save time, especially if you want to program in real time. And this is why we have to do that, because the actual scripts, although they might look intimidating, are really the same for everybody. Once you paste this in and build and make the file, you don't have to edit it at all. It uses the script properties to do all of its work. So the only coding you really have to do is make a file, paste this information in, and then add your script properties. And that way you don't ever have to go in here and edit any of this. So it's simple and should be very user-friendly for everyone.